Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Reeves here with you. It is Sunday, October 28th, 2018. And here to talk about some stuff with you, give you some updates, various topics of discussion, that kind of thing. I had been planning on, this has been a tough month. I was planning on doing an update show for you on Friday. Unfortunately, this is the first time I've been able to do it until now. I got fucking food poisoning twice this month. 2 weeks in a row this month. That put me down. It did not help me at all. And then we had some temperature shifts. That, it's been like we went from being like super warm to being super cold like a few weeks ago. Literally within the span of like a day. And then did the reverse again over the past couple of days, which would be in like the upper 40s and 50s and stuff, to being 83, 85 degrees. So I've been dealing with a bit of a head cold. And in that, I guess because of sinus drainage and whatnot, I totally lost my voice on Friday. And it's not 100% back yet, but it's enough for me to be able to get over and talk to you right now. But yeah, I'm still doing additional voiceovers and stuff for the film, and I think all that stuff combined, and not getting enough sleep, working 24 hours straight, working on the film and whatnot. But anyway, I just want to let you know that's why I haven't been here. That's why I haven't done any more shows or updates. Due to last month, coming up $700 short last month, and having operating costs and stuff that had been built up through the whole month, this has been a tough month, but we finally got that cleared out. And so thanks to Tony, and thanks to everybody else who contributed out there too. But unfortunately now we're here at this is our fundraising. This is coming up on our fundraising week for the network as well. But the good news is we've already raised about half our goal. So we get the other half in here by Thursday when we need it, when the campaign ends, we'll be doing good. So the other update everybody wants to know about, when is the film coming? Well, that's what I was that's what I was going to announce on Friday. So I lost my voice and had the head cold, and that's just the worst. Thankfully, I never get the flu or any of that kind of shit. If you're listening to this, I shouldn't have to fucking tell you. Whatever the fuck you do, don't ever get a fucking flu shot. If you're listening to my show and you don't already know that, then you need to know it. But most people, I think, at this point know that. But no, thankfully, I never get that crap. But I almost all the time, though, when it goes to do wild temperature swings, 40 degree, 50 degree temperature swings in the span of like fucking 5 hours, which it does a lot here. That jacks me up every time. It's almost like sinus shit, but luckily I don't get that stuff as bad as I used to, but ugh. Anyway, what I was going to tell you on Friday was my tentative, and I'm still going to stick to this, but realistically, now that I've lost 2 days, Friday and Saturday, being sick and shit again, it's probably going to take at least 2 more days added to it. My goal is to have it out by Halloween. That's how close I am. My goal is to have it out by Halloween. I don't know if it's 100% going to be possible. That was my goal. That's what I was going to announce on Friday. That's what I was going to get up here and tell you on Friday until I got ill again. But Halloween Halloween is my goal. I was getting close to being done. It's kind of, it's a significant thing. All Hallows Eve. And I was like, you know what? Some scary fucking shit in this. Maybe I'll shoot for that. That's what I'm shooting for. Again, I don't know. But the good news is, if it doesn't come out on Halloween, it will it most certainly be here by the weekend, by Friday, or so. So, yeah, that's great news. Again, constant fucking setbacks, especially with my health shit. Every time I get close, I get a health setback, but The great news is all that shit I was dealing with previously, like the Bell's palsy and the teeth issues, all that shit I've remedied. I've got all that shit. So, now I had to deal with the fucking food poisoning and, head colds, congestion. But hey, I'd rather be dealing with this shit than that shit, to be honest with you. Or all of them all at once. Ugh. I got food poisoning last year too, right around the time I got the Bell's palsy. So I got the Bell's palsy food poisoning combo all at once. That was disgusting. No other way around that. Anyway, regardless of setbacks, regardless of all that past bullshit, regardless of everything else, folks, we're here now, and the film is imminent. I want to go ahead and lay out the schedule for you. My goal is to have, well, again, like I said, this has changed a little bit just in the past couple of days. I was shooting for Halloween. That was my set in stone release day. That's when I absolutely positively wanted to have it out by. Again, it may take 2 days, maybe not be until Friday now because of the 2 days ahead where I lost productivity. But after that, and then I'm shooting for, I thought, well, November is going to be Spellcasters Volume 3. So I thought, well, I need to set a goal for that because it's going to take me approximately 3 weeks and no more to do all the work I need to do for Volume 3 to put it out right on top of Volume 2. So I thought, well, the next significant time is right around Thanksgiving, and also right around Thanksgiving is usually, the JFK anniversary, November 22nd. So that's my goal right now for Volume 3. So Volume 2 this week, hopefully by Halloween. If not Halloween, definitely by Friday the 2nd. And then JFK Day, November 22nd, somewhere around Thanksgiving. If not Thanksgiving Day, that would be the absolute latest. Somewhere around there. And that'll give you something nice to watch on your holiday or whatever. But so that's the set. So after that, as I've told you before, Volume 2 and Volume 3 will not be available on disc. Will only be available on disc in the coming box set that I'm going to be putting out. I'm going to be releasing a box set collection of all of my films up to the secret run. I'm sorry, up to the Spellcasters Volume 3, which will come out the end of November. So that's a grand total of 8. Right? 9/11 New World Rising, 2 Secret Rights, 2 Lost Secrets, 3 Spellcasters. That's 8. Yeah. So 8. It will contain 8 full-length films, and it will be the only place you'll be able to get Spellcasters 2 and 3 on disc. You'll have to get it on download unless you get the box set that's coming out. And that's one of the main things I want to tell you about right now. We do have the box sets are now up for pre-order. So Spellcasters 2 this week, Volume 3 at the end of November. And then December, the box sets will be manufactured, and then the box sets will start shipping out sometime around the middle of January. So everything's laid out, and like I said, staying on schedule for the release this week, and of course, meeting operating costs, all that stuff. But regardless of all of that, I'm really excited about doing the box set thing. There's a few different versions you're gonna be able to get. I'll have what I did was for this. I'll tell you what, I don't have the access and the ability right now, and I don't have really the knowledge of it or anything else to do anything to my website. So my website's been stagnant for a while because my webmaster quit doing anything for it about a year and a half ago or so. And I haven't been able to find anybody else to do the website or anything else like that for me since then. But I will, coming in a few months after I get through all the Spellcaster stuff. What was I going to say? So the pre-orders for the box set, I did it in a campaign page, just like I would do the monthly one for our operating costs. But this is not a fundraiser. I mean, I did it this way. You can read all the information. I'll read it for you here. And you can see it on the campaign page. Basically, what you do is you go through the list on the right-hand side of the page, and those are all the different versions. So you just like select which one you want, and you double click on it, and it'll say donation amount, select your reward, and then that's where you select which one that you want. Now, be aware. Be sure to read all the information on the campaign page, and be sure to read all the information on each version of the set before you order. And because what we're doing on these, I've had a problem in the past with stuff like international shipping and stuff, so I kind of quit doing discs to certain countries. What I'm doing on this one is just to ensure everybody can get one, or they all get there, is if you look at the different versions, it'll say in parentheses USA shipping only. For instance, the 8 DVD box set version that just has the 8 movies is $80. It says USA shipping only. Shipping is included in all these prices. So if you scroll down and you keep scrolling down and look at all the different versions that are offered, you'll have the 8 DVD box set version with the 8 films, $120 worldwide shipping. So, if you're outside of the USA, just be sure to pick one that says worldwide shipping on it. Pick that version. Make sure you purchase that version. And that you'll get worldwide shipping included in the price of that. And so I'm going to read you this from the campaign page. It says, "This is not a donation fundraiser. This is a pre-order campaign for the complete Josh Reeves Film Collection box set. This is a limited edition collection available in Blu-ray, DVD, and USB drive. This is the only way you will be able to get all 3 volumes of the Spellcaster films on disc." Now, this is the important thing. These are all going to be limited quantities, limited edition. This is not something I'm going to keep in stock forever. So if you're saying, "Oh, I'm going to put one off and get one out," I'm telling you right now, with the quantities we're making of these, I'm pretty certain we're going to sell out, because this is the way I'm going to do it anymore. And to be honest with you, once this disc set is gone, I won't be offering my films on discs anymore after this. All the films I'll be releasing after this will be download only. Will no longer be releasing my films or have older films available on disc. So this box set represents your last chance to get my complete collection on DVD, Blu-ray, or in the USB drive version. So, and I'm going to continue here. There will be 50 DVD, 50 Blu-ray, 50 USB drives, and 20 deluxe editions produced. So there'll be 50 of the DVD box sets, 50 Blu-ray box sets, 50 USB drives, and 20 deluxe editions. So when we get down here, I'm going to detail what's in each one. Once they are gone, no more will be produced, and these films will only be available in download form once the box sets are gone. The box set will be available in the following configurations. 8 DVD box set contains all my full-length films. There's also the 8 Blu-ray box set, which will contain all 8 of my full-length films. The USB drive deluxe version contains all 8 full-length films, plus all the mini films that I've done. So all the Reality of Illusion and Secret Messages and the Secret Right 1.5 and the Spellcasters 1.5. Plus some other additional stuff I'll be adding to the drives as well. So, and then the Super Deluxe version, there's only going to be 20 of these made. And these are cool. These are going to be really cool. Because the Super Deluxe version are going to be, each one of them is going to be unique. Each one of them is going to have their own unique packaging that I've designed and I create, and I'm going to put all these together by hand. And each one's going to be unique, so it's going to be cool. It's going to be getting like your own special little handmade box set, handmade by me. And what's cool about that is, like, you know, some of my regular people and people that I know that are regular contributors and, you know, people who've been around for a long time or whatever, people that I know, you know who you are. That's what I look forward to, because, you know, I'm going to make y'all extra special, but all of them are going to be unique and individual, and all will have the same content, but each one of them will be different from the next one. So here's what the Super Deluxe version will contain. All 8 full-length films on Blu-ray, and also the Reality of Illusion Secret Messages and the Spellcasters 1.5, all on DVD for the first time ever. So all the full-length films in this collection will be on Blu-ray, and then you'll get Reality of Illusion Secret Messages and the Spellcasters 1.5, all that stuff, which has never been on disc before. The only place you'll be able to ever own that stuff on disc is in the Super Deluxe version. Also included in the Super Deluxe version is a USB drive with all the films and the complete film collection, music, meaning you'll get a collection of discs. It'll basically be in the thumb drive, but actually you'll get a collection of all the music that I've done through all my films collected, which I've never offered before, and some other additional content. These Super Deluxe versions will be handmade by Josh Reeves, and each one will be unique. There's only 20 of those going to be available. Shipping is included in the price. Be sure to choose the worldwide shipping option outside of the USA. DVD and Blu-ray collection will ship in January 2019. USB drives will ship mid-December. Due to limited quantities, these will sell out fast, so pre-order yours today. So here's how it breaks down. For the USA, $80 for the 8 DVD set, $120 for the 8 Blu-ray set, $150 for the USB drive version, and $250 for the Super Deluxe limited edition version. Outside of the U.S., $120 for the 8 DVD box set, $160 for the Blu-ray box set, $190 for the USB drive, and $300 for the Super Deluxe version. All that stuff is up on the campaign page. It is posted on both of my Facebook pages right now, the Josh Reeves Filmmaker Talk Show Host Explorer page and the Global Reality Radio Network page. If you don't already like us over there, go and give us a like and check there for all updates for fundraising stuff and for the pre-order of this. Again, I'm only going to be making these in small quantities. I'm not going to make these, and they're not going to be made again. This is it. Already seeing what the demand is. I got to tell you, just, aside from all the other stuff I've already talked about with this film, with the info, which is, that's the most important thing. None of this other stuff matters. The information is the most important thing out of all of this. I know how to explain that to you. You know that. But aside from the information, and how good it is and the content of this work and how excited I am for this to be in the world, because it's needed and necessary. Because I'm telling you, folks, I know now why this thing was so fucking hard to make. Because, look, the reason why something like this doesn't already exist, because the proof is in how difficult it's been to make. That's why nobody else has done this before. Now, that's what I'm so excited about this. Nobody's ever done this, man. Yes, has some of this information been out there before? Of course. You always got to have stuff, when you're telling a story and narrative, there's always going to be stuff in there. But I've got so much original stuff nobody's ever figured out before. And the anticipation for this film is just through the roof. People are fucking stoked and people are excited. And I'm glad, because that makes me feel a little bit right now, at least, like all this fucking strife and everything I've gone through, this is worth it. When I see how excited people are just from the trailers and stuff I've put out, and the emails I've gotten, the message, I mean, people are fucking losing their minds, man. And that keeps me going. Thank you. And all of your continued support and everything else also is the only thing that keeps any of this going impossible. So thanks to everybody again for that. But I got to tell you, I'm really stoked about this. It's tough though, man. I mean, when you don't feel like you can see, I just wasn't feeling like I was seeing the light at the end of the tunnel until the past couple of weeks, to be honest with you. Up until real recently, I was not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It just seemed like it was, way in over my head. And look, I still am way over my head. I mean, shit. Something like this, you could work on this. I mean, literally, I could work on this thing for 10 years and I'd still have info available. I could make 10 volumes of this thing if I really wanted to. And it wouldn't even be milking it. It wouldn't even be like just putting bunk, filler fluff info in there. You got to understand, I'm having to, just to make this thing palatable at all, I'm having to cut out a ton of shit. I mean, even if I made this in 10 hours, for each film it'd be, I'd still be cutting out. That's how much shit there is, man. And again, that's been one of the things that's caused the delays and been so difficult about this film, is because, you don't want to leave out certain things, but then you start doing other pieces of it and you start realizing, wait a minute, what I did, work on something for so long, something you did 6 months ago is kind of irrelevant now in light of new information and new things that you found and stuff you recut in. Because I'm literally, again, just like I told you before, this happens every time I make a film, every time. Literally, there is information that you will see in this film when you see it that literally I've found out 3 days before the movie came out. Not even kidding. Because it's just a constant barrage and a constant, you find some other connection, some other lead, some other string. That's what I'm telling you. It makes me have a lot more, even though I got to be honest with you, the majority of documentaries I see out there in any genre by any people just suck. That's just my opinion. Most of the documentaries I see in any genre about any topic are just shit. But I understand now why, when I watch it, it makes me have a lot of empathy for other people that make films and stuff, because now I understand why when you watch certain things, and I get it when people watch my stuff, oh, why didn't you mention this? Or why didn't you talk about this? Hey, you probably didn't know this. And of course it'll be something I know, like, yeah, I knew that, man. But again, you can't get everything in there. My point is I have a lot more empathy now for filmmakers and stuff. And so I think my point is telling you this is that, of course, you're always going to have gatekeepers. You're always going to have people who are trying to lead you down one path. The old Johnny Cochran thing on South Park. Look at the monkey. Look at the silly monkey. Look over here. Distract. Meanwhile, they miss all this other stuff. So there's always going to be that. But I think in some cases, it's just a retarded wealth of info. So there's always going to be stuff you're going to miss, and stuff you're going to be like, oh, I wish I would have had that in there. But at some point, you have to say, I can't worry about that. I just have to do the best I can with what I've got. So that's what I've been doing, is trying to make that balance between, because you just, you push the envelope. I've pushed the envelope with some of these films and made them way too long. I'm trying to get away from that and not have to make the films be 3 or 4 hours each. Who's got time for that, man? I don't know. Some people love it. Some people love it, and that's what they want, and they love it 3 or 4 hours long. But man, most people don't want to sit down and watch a 3 or 4 hour documentary. They just don't, about no matter what it's about. But with this topic and with this information that I've uncovered in this film, literally, this could warrant something like that. I wouldn't say in every case, it's warranted to make something with all this much information and be this long. But my God, I got to tell you, man, the web I've uncovered in this and how it interconnects with things I would have never thought it would have connected with, I mean, I would have never thought the death of Randy Rhoads and the whole thing would have connected in with my CMP research and the 80s cocaine running thing. And I would have never thought that, but it absolutely does. You're going to see that. It's wild stuff, man. Crazy wild fucking stuff. So, yeah, as I do the work to continue to finish his film this week, I'll do as many shows as I can for you. I've got a lot of information, a lot of different stuff I want to get into this week, so I'll definitely be doing some shows for you this week, as well as I'm working and finishing this film. So, yeah, man, it's really come together nicely. I mean, I know it's. And believe me, it's frustrating for me the most. I know people are frustrated because they're ready to see the film and tired of the delays. But again, I used to get mad about it and used to get upset about it and freak me out, and I'd get fucking, anxiety and all that shit. But man, just like when I made Volume 1 of the Spellcasters, and that film took a year longer than it was supposed to. But if it hadn't there would have been things I would not have found that wouldn't have made it in that film that were important. And just like I said, stuff that was literally coming out within days of when the movie was almost done and out. But I think, again, you have to reel it in at some point. You have to rein it in. You have to realize no matter what you do, you're never going to get all the info in there. And I'm fine with that. But what I'm not fine with is seeing something that's important and a piece of info and just saying, fuck it, I'm not going to put it in there. I can't do that either. If it means I got to delay it a week to recut a new part and put it in there, God damn it, I'll do it. If it's justified and it's warranted and it will make the film more than it already is without it, then I'm gonna make that decision 100% of the time. That's what I'm gonna do. So, because again, I've made the mistake in the past of rushing out films before they were done or before it felt like it was right and it was done, and I regret it to this day. And I would say my first 3 films that I did were all done under that situation. It wasn't until I got to Lost Secrets 1 and I said, okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to fucking, when it's done, it's done. If it takes 2 or 3 years, it takes 2 or 3 years. I'm not going to stop until it's done. So again, it's all going to be worth it once you see the film. So, like I said, the pre-order for the box set is now up. So go and pre-order yours right now. There's only going to, again, 50 DVD sets, 50 Blu-ray sets, 50 USB drives, and 20 deluxe editions. That's it. That's all that will be made and all that will be available. And again, I just judging from the anticipation of the emails and stuff I've got already, I think that we will definitely sell out of these. No question about it. And I think this was a smarter move for me to do something like this and make something like this in limited quantities because, to be honest with you, I know some people still prefer to have their stuff on, DVD or Blu-ray or something. Not everybody wants a digital file and stuff like that. But honestly, that's the future now. And being a one-man operation and being the shipping department, the customer service department, and the editing department, and the voiceover department, and the promotion department, the A&R, I'm every department. I just don't have the time to be the shipping department anymore and be fucking UPS. And so again, discs, my films on disc will be phased out after the Spellcasters Volume 3. And so this will be your last and only chance to get my complete collection on disc. And those, again, if you spring for the deluxe edition. And that's got a little bit of everything. You get all the films on Blu-ray, you get all the mini films, all the extra stuff on DVD. And then on top of that, you get a USB drive that'll have all the films on it too, and all additional stuff. So that'll be good too, because you can, if you want to give that to somebody, you can keep the disc for yourself, and give a friend the hard drive, or you keep the hard drive for yourself and give a friend the box set, whatever. But yeah, please get in there, spread this around, share this on Facebook, and get your orders in. And, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow with an real actual show with the information news. You hear my voice. This is the best I can do right now. It's kind of, at least, I think it's because I'm talking on the microphone. It's not as bad. Like if I'm talking not in the microphone, it sounds like I've been sucking Satan's cock with Alex Jones, folks. Yeah, I can do the voice a lot better when it's all scratchy and. No, I see. No, I try to see when it's scratchy like this, and I try to do Alex Jones. It just sounds like fucking Beavis. Yeah, it's cool. Hey. Yeah, I'll kick Alex Jones in the nads. I'll fight the New World Order right here, right now. Yeah, I'll kick you in the nads. So, see what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't do that. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm so excited about this week. This week is going to fucking rock. The Queen movie comes out this week, Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll be talking about that later in the week once I see it. It doesn't come out in America here until this week. All you guys in the UK got on the 23rd, so I've been getting fucking firebombed. The UK has been firebombing about this movie. Look, I'll talk about it more once it's out. I will say this, though. Look, it's a Hollywood movie, number one, okay? That's all you need to know. I know it's revisionist history. I know for a fact, I can tell you this, I already knew this even before it even came out. I know for a fact that they say that in the movie that Freddie got AIDS when he found out of his AIDS diagnosis in 1985, which is absolutely untrue. And in the movie they portray it like they did Live Aid because he found out he had AIDS. That's just factually not true. Not at all. He didn't find out he had AIDS in 1987, and Live Aid was in 85. But look, it's entertainment. It's not a documentary. They even said that beforehand. They said, this is entertainment. This is not a documentary. Yes, there's going to be stuff in there, hardcore Queen fans are going to, question or whatever. But nonetheless, I'm still excited to see this movie. I never even thought, I've been a Queen fan my entire life. I never thought they would even make a fucking Queen movie. So even though it's going to be totally going to be some revisionist history bullshit, I will do the full breakdown for you here on the show once I see the film myself. But regardless, I'm excited about that. I'm excited. I've got a movie coming out the same week as this movie. That's fucking incredible. That's awesome. I think it's going to be a fucking great week. But again, none of this is possible without you. So help us reach 100% of our goal on our fundraising efforts this week. And get yourself a box set ordered. Hey, listen. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But, I would definitely not sleep on getting one of these box sets. I really think they're going to go quick. So definitely get your pre-order in now. And I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow, man. All right. I love you guys. Take care.